Hello everyone, welcome back. We are back. We're a little bit earlier today to make up for a later start yesterday, and because I'm not sure how long I'm going to be able to be live for tonight. Hopefully we can get a good few hours in, but I might have to end a bit earlier than I would have liked, purely because of a dog we're currently looking after. Oh yeah, we're here. I remember now. We explored most of this region. Doesn't look like we've got much else to do. So we're just going to check this last little zone and then carry on our main objective.
The windmills. That must be Eastpool.
Oops. Let me attack the plant. Can I knock him off? Apparently not. Hello, antelope. Chunks of whereite.
I remember coming here with Lord Murdoch when I was young. Rosaria seemed a very different place back then.
Huh. I was really hoping to turn off that auto sprint. See you, spider.
Stay down! It's over!
I don't think I've noticed any enemies having like a particular elemental weakness so far. Doesn't seem to matter too much. Like what magic you're hitting them with. Is this a trap? Yeah, pretty much. Oh, could help with a lock on.
Not this time.
Okay. Yep, parried, bitch. I hit dodge, but okay. Not well enough, it seems.
Give me fire!
That's quite the view.
That's better.
I didn't check. Can I go up here? It's a very steep set of steps. Beat the scarecrow. I've just realised they look like... Oh, what's his name? Black Mage from Final Fantasy 9. That's a cool little touch. I like that. The blue robe and the pointy hat and the... like the hidden face with the golden eyes. I don't know whether their face is like hidden or whether it's just like, you know, black skin or something. Not sure. Was it like VV? I think that was his name. It's gonna bug me now that I can't remember his name.
Quiet, isn't it?
Yes.
You're Clive Rossfield.
I'm not.
It's me, Hannah, Rodney Murdoch's wife.
Lady Hannah.
Oh, I knew it was you. You haven't changed at all. The Lord Marquis and Jill too. It's so good to see you both again.
It's good to see you too, Lady Hannah.
If you have time, you simply must come back to the house. I haven't much to offer, but what is mine is yours.
We should be delighted.
She said should be. Not that we are.
And you have been wandering the world ever since. I can well understand fleeing from those iron blood brutes, but oh, to take to the road at such a tender age.
It wasn't easy, but we survived, and...
And now we're back. It's wonderful to see you safe and well, Lady Hannah. Do you think you will stay here, in Eastpool? Rosalith still enjoys the Mother Crystal's blessing, does it not? You could always move.
This house holds a lot of memories for me. So long as I can live here in peace, here I shall stay. Not that it matters. The capital is closed to civilians, by order of the Duchess. Or should I say, Her Imperial Majesty. Annabella's marriage to the Emperor of Sambrec heralded a great many changes here.
Yes. Of course.
Oh, forgive me. I didn't mean to...
Please. There is nothing to forgive. Would my mother not make an exception for you and your husband? Surely she would not refuse the Lord Commander.
He died, didn't he?
You haven't heard then.
I thought he got incinerated.
Rodney passed away on the night of the fire. He never returned from Phoenix Gate.
I'm sorry.
Clive.
My poor child. You look pale. All this traveling must have taken its toll. I insist you rest. We can talk later.
Another body to add to the list.
Are you sure you don't want to sleep inside?
I can't. Not after what I did.
Lady Hannah said she would prepare a change of clothes for you in the morning. She really has been very kind.
Years of killing. 13 years without the faintest glimmer of hope. It was only Joshua that kept me going. I swore that I would avenge his death. That I would kill his killer. That was the only thing that gave my life any meaning. But if it was me who killed Joshua and Murdoch and all the others, then why the hell am I still breathing?
I ask myself the same. When I fought, hundreds died. There were so many bodies, so many lives cut short in their prime. That day in Dalmekia, I wanted to join them. I wanted it all to end. I couldn't bear it anymore. If living meant being that, better to be just another body.
I'm sorry.
Do you remember that night on the balcony, when we looked up at the moon? I said a prayer to Metia, and that prayer was answered. You came back to me. The heavens must have a plan for us. We should get some rest.
Well, that was awkward.
Right.
Come on, Clive.
Good night, Clive. Sleep well.
Fucking shocking. Letting the side down.
Thank you, Lady Hannah.
Ooh, new armor.
Perhaps now people will not flee at the sight of me.
You look just like Elwyn did when he was your age.
How did you come to have some of my father's old clothes?
Oh, before Elwyn became Archduke, our families would often summer together. He and Rodney were like brothers. These clothes have been in a wardrobe for years, collecting cobwebs along with everything else.
Had a different sword.
Well,
Or
I'm
two
very
swords.
grateful for them. And sorry for depriving you of your memories.
Not at all. It's what your father would have wanted.
They suit you well.
Doesn't look quite as protective, but sure.
Thank you, Lady Hannah.
Yes, thank you. You've been most kind.
No, I should thank you. It may only have been for a short while, but seeing you again took me back to happier times. Fare you well, my lord and lady.
And you, Lady Hannah.
Invictus, Metian Cross, and something else. Character appearance. You can now change the outward appearance of Clive and his allies. Access the hideaways at Reedstone to try out this new feature. That's cool.
If we follow the road to the north, it should take us all the way to Phoenix Gate. Let's go.
Okay, cool new fashion. Got some new weapons. What do we get? Invictus, one of a set of 7 swords said to have been forged in the flames of Mount Drustinus. Invictus has been passed down through generations of use by the Archduke's family and his closest friends. Closest shields, rather. I can read. Archduke Elwyn presented Invictus to Rodney Murdoch on the day he was promoted to Lord Commander of the Ducal Army. So we've got Murdoch's sword with our father's clothing. Metian Cross. Meteor is sometimes called the Custrel, as legend has it that the bright red star serves as the moon's attendant, carrying her gear and equipping her armor in times of battle. This belt was part of a set owned by Archduke Elwyn and kept in Eastpool for when he and his family would summer there. Metian Bonds. It is a long-standing Rosarian tradition for the Archduke to bestow a gift to scions of the ducal line upon their coming of age. These braces, dyed in the red of the star Meteor that Elwyn's father chose for him, and formed part of a set of clothes kept in Eastpool for when he and his family would summer there. Is this the same as what we were using? Slightly stronger, okay. It's also slightly better. I'm really wondering if at any point we're going to get gear with other passives.
I fear that the old road to Phoenix Gate was lost to the Blight many years ago. Have care out there, both of you.
Okay. Shop. Right, let's have a quick wander around this town, see what secrets we can find. Take it this was her house. Okay. She didn't change clothes, did she, Jill? No, she's still wearing the same stuff. That indicate something, or is that just a random marking? Oh, we have a chest.
Wonder if Martha could spare.
Oh, doggo. Little doggo. Why can I not pet? Hey, what's up, is it? How you doing, bud? Goblin coin, 10 shop fangs, and we're right. I think that's it.
Harvest.
Chilling. I'm doing well. I'm still feeling kind of fatigued after a really long week. So the work comes down a little bit this week. So hopefully by midweek I can have a bit more time to chill. But I've enjoyed pretty relaxing Sunday so far. So other than that, pretty good. What are you selling?
Anything take your fancy?
Another Gaia blade. Okay, so I could have bought that at another time, but we bought it when we did. Lovely dark and deep orchestrion roll. 40 grand. Suppose we can restock while we're here.
Yeah.
You know that feeling? Alright.
Come back soon now.
Right, we got a fast travel unlocked. So just to see if we can upgrade it, I am going to see if we can... we're going to go back to the hideaway and see if we can upgrade the sword. How you doing, man? How's your weekend been? I suppose while we're here, we can check the appearances thing.
Oh, nice cloak.
Thanks. Appearance. Use the appearance option. The appearance of Clive's weapon can also be changed to that of any previously obtained weapon while maintaining the current weapon stats. Oh, that's cool. Do it normal. Burnt black. Kind of cool. I don't know whether that's like a pre-order thing or whether it's... Not that I pre-ordered. I don't know whether that's like a special edition thing or whether it's... Spoiler. Jill. We've got normal. Oh, and Snow White. Stay normal for now. Toggle. Icy blue. Interesting. Leave it as is for now. Alright. Seems cool. Long and full of stress, luckily not too much damage from the hurricane. Ready to feel better and get these kids to daycare so you can keep going getting the house ready. Nice. Yeah, I'm glad there wasn't too much damage done. Got out fairly unscathed then, I hope. Ready for a full day off with no kids to do some gaming.
I see I'm busy,
Feel that.
What do you want?
Do you... Can I upgrade my sword? No.
Anything else?
Okay, well. You sell anything new? I'm going to assume not.
What do you want? If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. Finished, are you?
Oops. That's fine. Alright, back on the road. Make for Phoenix Gate. Return to the scene of the incineration. Decent amount of damage around the city, but didn't pass too close to the house, so just a few tree branches to break up and get rid of. We were lucky. Damn. Fair enough. I'm glad you came out all right.
You? Those are Elwyn's.
Now they're mine.
By the flames. You're his firstborn. Clive Rosfield.
All right, shut it, old man.
You're mistaken.
Oh, you can't fool me, my lord. You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes. The self-same garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned. And now that day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well.
My bearers.
How things on my end? Pretty good, just busy with work. Other than that, not bad. Can't complain.
Forgive me, Master Mayor. I was a child when last I came to Eastpool. I didn't recognize you.
Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since Rosaria fell to the Empire. Not least for the bearers, who once served her noble families. When the Ironbloods sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here in search of sanctuary.
And never returned.
Aye. The plan was to send them home once we'd won back the capital. But then the Imperials arrived. Rosaria became a province of Sanbreque. The duchy was dissolved, and they no longer had any home to return to.
What's that guy doing in the background? Just standing there.
Back in your father's day, any bearer who lost their master became a ward of the duchy. We'd hand them over to the sheriffs, and they'd be assigned a new position. But when we saw how the Empire treated their branded, we knew that wasn't an option. So they've been here ever since.
And now you want to give them to me?
They're yours by right, Lord Rosfield. Bequeathed you by your late father. And they'd be better off serving you than hiding here. Indeed, many of them used to serve your house, and still considered the Rosfields their masters.
I'm no one's master. Not anymore. They wouldn't be safe with me.
I understand. You'll forgive an old man his fanciful notions. Been daydreaming for too long. But still, I would ask a favor of you. A small mercy.
If it is within my power.
One of the bearers is an elderly fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke Elwyn. I don't ask that you take him into your service, only that you meet with him. Let him see that Elwyn's son still lives, and that he's as fine a man as his father ever was.
It would be my honor.
Thank you, my lord. He sits by the well most days, watching the people go about their business. If you could show him your face, I would be most grateful.
Busy work isn't a bad thing. Any way we can pay the bills, yeah?
Man is my father.
Definitely.
You're not so very different, you know. Especially dressed like that. Come on, let's go and meet that bearer.
She sounded very different from a minute. Yeah, things have been pretty busy here. It's the kind of like the end of our major busy season for the year, so definitely feeling tired and fatigued. It's been good. We're also having some work done in the garden as well, so it's a bit of a madhouse at the minute.
He's not here.
Funny that.
Well, I can't leave without meeting him. I've let the mayor down once already. It would be cruel to disappoint him again.
All right, let's ask around. Someone must have seen him.
You seem to stand around just staring at people.
Good day, milady. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a bearer, an elderly fellow who used to serve the Rosfields. Have you seen him?
Ah, that old loon. No sign of him today. Funny, he's usually down by the well at this hour, cooking up his fantasy feasts.
I'm sorry?
Oh, he worked in the kitchens at Rosalith Castle back in the day. Still thinks he's there now. You'd often hear the poor fool chatting away to the Archduke. Living in a dream he is. But better there than here, I suppose. Can't imagine the Vicereine stopping to trade tales with a bearer. Can you?
No.
Anyway, you'll be round here somewhere. Doubt he has the path to stray too far.
Thank you. We'll keep looking.
He was hoping that he was going to get the house ready a lot faster and was going to have like a full week off work with nothing to do, but with getting sick and daycare closing for the storm, not gotten much done. Yeah, it's kind of a rough start to things. Is it just the repair stuff you got to do, or have you got other work to do on the house? Also, what are you doing now? Because I know obviously you moved, so what are you doing for work?
Well now, unfamiliar faces. What brings you to Eastpool, travellers?
We're looking for an elderly bearer. You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
I'll just unpack all house
You
stuff.
mean the old boy who always
Fair enough.
waits by the well?
Yes, that's him.
What business do you have with him, if you don't mind me asking? You're not from the capital too, are you?
We are, in a way.
Well then, it's a pleasure to meet a fellow Rosalithian. I was born and raised down Market Street, and never would have left if Archduke Elwyn had survived the fire. It wasn't the same when the Duchess took over, though. All the beatings, the evictions, the levies going up and up and up, even as the blight took half the harvest. Oh, listen to me, telling you what you already know. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't help you with your bearer either, though I doubt he'll have gone far. He comes here every day, almost as if he's waiting for something.
We'll keep asking around then. Thank you.
Oh, hold on a mo. Patrick the Chocobo Keeper might know where your bearer is. He's taken the old boy under his wing, so to speak. You should go and have a word with him. He'll be in the stables.
Patrick the Chocobo Keeper. Thank you. We will.
There's something that really bugs me about the way they say chocobo, because they say chocobo.
Sorry, Jill.
It just sounds weird.
Making you do all this in my stead.
It can't be helped if we're to keep up the pretense. Come on, let's head for the stables.
Still have the same job at the Mo, but set for promotion within the next, 6 months. Nice. The missus got a huge new job. That's why we had the big move. Oh, cool. What is she up to now? So are you still in the same area then? Did you just move house? Or have you moved, to a different area completely? God. Things have been so busy, I forgot. It's been... best part of at least a couple of months since I've spoken to you properly. Troubled youth. What do you want me to do?
Where the bloody hell's he got to?
Excuse me, but is something the matter?
He's troubled.
It's this
Didn't you see the name?
bear I've been minding. I take my eyes off him for 1 minute and he disappears. He's not in his usual spot by the well, nor anywhere else in the village.
You must be Patrick.
I am, but...
And this bearer you're looking for, he's an elderly man who used to work in the Rosalith Castle kitchens, yes?
That's the fella. How do you know all this? I've never seen you in Eastpool before, but you seem to know the place better than I do myself.
You moved to Florida. You were right in the center. Oh yeah, of course you were in the hurricane. My brain doesn't work anymore, so forgive me. She's a general manager for Tesla now.
Ah, so
Sounds
that's
good.
how it is. Well then, if you're acting under orders of the mayor, you're on about to help me find him. He's been losing what little sense he had left of late, saying the sheriffs are coming to collect him and that he needs to go back to the castle. I was supposed to watch over him, keep him out of trouble. But if he's walked out on us, there's not a lot I can do.
Understood. You keep searching here. We'll look for him outside.
Thank you. I'm in your debt.
Are we not outside now? Well, good. The hurricane went through our old town too, so it still would have worked. Oh, fair enough.
I hope he hasn't wandered into trouble.
Let's just concentrate on finding him.
All right. Well.
Drink up now.
Still no sign. Could he have strayed even further?
I've already killed the one wyvern that was down here. Is there going to be another one? Oh, new item. Another new item.
Look, there's someone over there.
Don't jump.
It might be him. We should hurry. Company.
Bees.
We can't lead them to the old man. They need to die.
Agreed.
Oh, this is different. Mud Dalba. What now? Oh.
That's enough.
Okay.
You lose.
Nice.
Are you all right, my friend? Come on. Let's go home.
Your Grace, you came for me. I waited for you so long, but you finally came.
I'm not who you think.
Clive.
Yes. Pray forgive my long delay.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I prayed to the Founder that you would come, and at long last, he answered. Will we be returning to the castle, then? There is still a place for me in the kitchens?
No, my friend. We will not be returning to the castle, not yet. I'm on a very important expedition, one which may take some time. Could you wait for me in Eastpool until my journey is complete? I will come back for you then. I promise.
No, I won't.
Of course, Your Grace. For you, I would gladly wait until my dying day.
Probably going to happen. Especially when you're standing that close to a cliff. Crazy old man.
Thank you, both of you. You've been most kind. The memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the darkness. And now that light burns a little more brightly. It's nothing but a fantasy, of course. But it's better than the truth of the matter. A damn sight better. The blight is on our doorstep. Our harvests are failing. The people are leaving in droves. If it weren't for Lady Hannah selling half her worldly goods to provide for the few of us who stayed behind, we would long since have starved. We want to keep the bearers safe here, we really do. But unless a miracle happens, we won't be able to spare a crust of bread to share between them soon enough.
Is it really that bad?
So bad, I even petitioned the Imperial garrison to take them. But when they found out where they'd come from, they damn near spat in our faces. Ducal dogs, they called them. Enemies of the Empire.
I know a man named Sid, who would gladly give a home to any bearer in need of one. Leave this with me. As soon as I return from Phoenix Gate, I'll speak with him.
Thank you, my lord. Will you be passing through Eastpool on your way back? I should very much like to speak with you again, if you have the time, regarding the future of the village, and what might be done for Lady Hannah. After all she's done for us.
Yes, of course. I'll be back anon.
Fare you well, my lord, my lady. I wish you a safe journey.
Can I just talk to him now?
You take care now. We'll speak again.
All right.
When you
fuck it.
return.
Let's keep going. Stupid QTE doors. That's a point. How do I... Is it... Wrong button. There we go. Deadlands, Phoenix Gate. I was hoping for some more lore on the blight.
The Deadlands are aptly named.
I want to know what
I
causes it.
didn't realize they were this close.
No wonder their crops are failing. The blight is leaching the ether from the soil. And when the last drop is drained, their fields will turn to this. No plants, no animals, no life.
And no monsters. I suppose that's one small mercy.
I feel like I'm about to get ambushed. Okay, what's down here? Oh, hello, fancy door. More ruins.
What's this? Another relic of the Fallen.
That I can't get into. Okay.
We won't be able to use any magic here.
Another thing to worry about. As if the absence of ether didn't cause enough problems.
Oh, yeah,
Take
you
away the
can't.
lad's life force, and problems are all that's left.
Okay, free potion.
I can hardly imagine what this place used to look like before the Blight took it.
I remember. It was beautiful.
Okay, just a couple of pickups. No actual combat. And now I'm going to have magic back, I assume? Oh, not quite. There's obviously going to be a fight in there at some point, and it's going to throw me off not having any magic.
There it is. Phoenix Gate. Where it all went wrong.
Come on, Clive. It's time to discover the truth.
like her hair tie thing. Looks cool. The Dim. Phoenix Gate ruins, untouched in the many winters since the stronghold's fall. Scars of that fateful night linger still upon her walls. We're going to find like a decayed, severed head. I guess it wouldn't be decayed, it'd be like full on just skull, but...
It's almost as if time had stood still.
I suppose no one had any cause to return here. No. It's just as I left it. Let's have a look around.
Would have been a lot funnier if Torgal had taken a shit and then he just stepped in it. Buried memories. What a good doggy. Can't talk to Jill, can pet the dog.
Could I have done this?
Could anyone?
Oh. That's a bit fucked.
What is it, Torgal? Clive.
That's him. He's the only one who can tell me what happened. I have to know. Where is he?
Nowhere to be seen.
Damn it! He's like a bloody eel.
What is this place, anyway? Some sort of shrine?
Oh, sorry. You've never been here before. This is the Hall of the Gate.
The gate?
It's a relic of the Fallen. Only the Phoenix's dominant can open it.
Hence the castle's name. This was where Joshua was supposed to...
Before we crushed him.
Yes. He would have stepped through this door the next morning and listened to the words of our ancestors.
Would you have gone with him?
No. The apodatory is holy ground. None but the dominant may enter. I and the other shields would have stood guard here and prayed for my brother's safe return. Where the hell did he go?
Perhaps he went inside.
He couldn't have. You'd need the power of the Phoenix.
So we have a little bit of the power of the Phoenix.
Thank you, Joshua.
Are you sure about this?
Nevermore.
Where's Toggle? Okay, he's in here. Good. All of the ancestors. So the other door that we found before that was closed had a similar little blue gem. So I wonder if we can go in there after we've been through here.
Another gate. Let's see if this one opens.
Be a bit shit if it didn't. Get within 15 feet and there's another door and you can't open it. Also, if this is Phoenix Gate, and only the Phoenix Dominant can get in here, does that mean there's like a Shiva Gate and a Titan Gate and all this other shit?
Could this place really be a fallen ruin?
You could hardly call it a ruin. It's perfect. Like it was built yesterday.
Have you ever seen anything like this? Jill?
Oh, it goes down. Good to know.
What do we do?
The usual.
Fallen bug. Get off. Never mind.
More trouble. How can these things still function?
How can any of this? This must be what the fallen ruins were like before they fell.
Getting a little bit of a stutter in here, which is a bit annoying. I'll use my special ability. Not on that thing then. Can I kill that one? No, you don't want to attack me? Alright, fine. I want to see if this helps performance at all. Actually, so far it did. Alright, we'll leave it on full screen then. Feels a little smoother. Ding dong. How are they expecting a child to get through this? Oh, hello.
Looks like it can take a beating.
Then let's give it one.
Oh. Okay. Let's stop doing that. Okay.
Does any of this make sense to you?
None. Let's find the hooded.
Favor of wind. Is that the... Okay, gouge. Increased by 15%. Yep. Yep, we'll equip that. He's gouged quite a bit. We came from that one, I guess. So. Just thinking, should I use a potion? Very high potion, even better. Oh dear.
Whatever they are, I don't think they're friendly.
How do these work then? Guess that was a cast time. Shit. Okay. I don't want to.
It's over.
Okay, getting warning messages from OBS that things are struggling, so I'm gonna tweak things a little bit. I don't really want to necessarily, but not that I really think that's playing much of an effect here. Alters reflections that appear on the surface of materials. Yeah. Yeah, we'll try that for now. I don't really want to turn the texture down much more if I don't have to. No, OBS still says it's... well... Let me see what it looks like on... put it on medium, we'll just try it. So far, still looks pretty good. I'm just gonna... just... oh. That back on for now. Keep an eye on it. Only because at first I was thinking, well, it doesn't look like it's impacting things too much, but I know once we get into like a really hectic cutscene or
Joshua have had to run this gauntlet too.
icon fight or something.
At least not that I ever heard about. I imagine the Phoenix would receive a warmer welcome.
Saying that, that's the encoder on this one, so... hang on, chat, bear with me. Sorry. You weren't doing this yesterday. Why are you being aggravating now? Sorry, chat. Let me just double check something. Oops. That still looks pretty clear. I want to leave it like that for a minute. And hopefully that adjusts it. Let me... Sorry, I know I keep fucking with everything. I'm just going to see if I can bring this back up. If that... No, I'm still getting encoder warnings. Why? It's really pissing me off because I don't know why one day it behaves and then another day it doesn't. Alright. Medium it is for now. We just came out of there. Okay, we're going this way.
Here we go again. Where will we end up this time?
Surrounded by contraptions hell-bent on murdering us, I expect. Could the hooded man really have taken this path?
We won't know until we've followed it all the way to the end. Come on, let's keep looking.
I'm out.
Not this time.
You bastard. They can deal with them. I've got him. I'm out. Oh, I missed the thing. Parry though. Oh, is that the one I came through? I guess so.
Not this time.
What's that noise?
Look out!
Oh,
There's more
bombs.
of them.
They'll fall like the rest. That's enough.
Wow, my stream PC is really not liking this dungeon.
Stay down.
Yeah, apologies for any stuttering and stuff, chat. Yeah, I think with all these really high performance games coming out, I might have to start looking at yet more upgrades, even though I feel like it hasn't been that long since I upgraded. What was that? Rook Gambit damaged by 10%. I do like Rook's Gambit. That's my dodge parry one, right? Yeah. I don't use it that often, though, is the problem. Speaking of, can we do any upgrades? Gouge. What does Master do? There's assignment to any icon. Upgrade. Counter-Strike changes increasing their hits. Man, it's tough. Like, I'm trying to think of the most efficient way to do some of these right now. I guess we can respec whenever, so. Oh, I'm going to upgrade Rook's Gambit. What does mastering this do? Use the blade with fire. I don't use it very often, though. I do use lunge a fair bit. See what? I'm going to quickly restart my because it's being silly and I don't like it. So bear with me. Both streams are going to go down for like a minute. Hopefully they'll be back up in a second. Bear with me. Right, we back up? Oops. Yeah, I really don't know what's going on here. Not been like an update or something, has there? No updates. Why is my encoder suddenly struggling? Hang on, chat. I guess he's telling me where to go, even though I'm AFK, kind of. Yeah. Hmm. gonna leave it as is for now. We're just gonna keep going. I might not progress too far tonight if it's gonna keep giving me issues. And then I'm gonna try and do some problem solving either after stream or tomorrow. It's just so strange that it just randomly does it, even though nothing has changed from one stream to the next.
I don't like this.
Is that Odin? No. Oh, it's like a, is it Iron Golem? Is that what they call them?
Seems the feeling's mutual.
Iron Giant, that's the one. Has it done this before? On rare occasions, but not recently, and not while I've been playing Final Fantasy. Okay. Did you just heal me?
Not this time.
No, I'm gonna do. See if we can use our new and improved. Oh shit. That's huge. Big damage. Press the attack, readying atomic ray.
It's drawing in energy.
Not for long, it isn't. With me.
Oh, am I kidding? Yeah.
There. It's down.
This is our chance.
Failed that. Okay. I'm straight into that.
Garuda, lend me your strength. Not this time.
Come on, see if I can do it again. Oh, not like that, I can't. dismantled. Nice. Yeah, and then through all of that fight, we were absolutely fine. So yeah, I don't know. I think I just need to do some troubleshooting on my stream PC. Darren, how's Torgal doing?
It's done.
Torgal's fine. I'm about to kick the shit out of my stream PC though.
What are these creatures?
Torgal is best boy.
And why do they keep attacking us?
They're probably asking themselves the same thing. We're the ones trespassing here. They're just protecting their home. Jill, look.
Is that some kind of mural?
It's worth a closer look, whatever it is.
I wonder if it's since I've been running the game in full screen mode. Is it since then that I've seen it doing this? I wonder if we should go back to borderless. Door to the left, door to the right. We're going right. He was taking his shorts off, put them on his head, and told you he's allowed to walk around with his pee-pee out because he's not sad. Okay. Yeah, hang on. I am gonna see if that really threw me for a minute. I'm gonna see if that is what's done it. Let's go back to borderless. Anytime today, game. Okay, we're on borderless, but we've now got the medium settings. Yeah. Try. Whoops. What issue am I having? Every now and then OBS is telling me the encoder's overloading. And whenever it does that, it basically freezes the stream for just like a few seconds. Okay, we're still running okay for me. Keep an eye on it. But I've noticed, like, I've got Task Manager up and some other stuff, and it's spiking randomly, the video encoder, that is. And then it comes back down. So, but it's only started doing it since because I put it on full screen to see if it would help with the smoothing out the frames, like for me, like game frames, and it did. And then we started having this issue, so I'm thinking it's the fact that I put it in full screen. So it's a little bit less stable, a little bit less smooth. In borderless, but it seems to be more stable for stream, hopefully, if my theory is correct. So we're gonna keep an eye on it and see what happens. All these high-performing games, man, and them having fucking de novo DRM in it as well. I think even Monster Hunter Wilds is supposed to have it, which I'm not entirely thrilled about. But also, for anyone interested in getting Wilds, I recommend you check out the minimum spec, because apparently even minimum spec is kind of beefy. Oh, hi.
All right then.
Lich. Get down, Lich boy. When in game you can play with a controller, but you don't know what to install. The laptop doesn't meet the specs for the Descendants. Oh, rest in peace. Oh, carried. Oh, too early. Do that again. Get
What
fucked.
the hell was that thing? It wasn't like the others.
It would seem this place holds even more secrets than we thought.
Item. Give me. There's an item there as well. Wait. Oh, I'll just go to the door. Okay. Let me just minimize that. It does seem to be behaving better now that I've changed it back to borderless. Okay, free potion. Give me that. You can put it on low, but it's not great. Yeah. A lot of these games now are getting really beefy. Is there a map in here? No. No, there is not. Okay, we went right last time, so we're going to go left this time. Probably a bad idea, but fuck it. I need to do something. I can pause it, it's fine. Push Clive. Sorry, I want to see, because I changed a setting before which didn't seem to help, so I'm going to hit back and see what happens. Yeah, right. Okay, doesn't seem like that setting's done anything, so we're going to keep it as is. Is this a dead end? What is this?
What have we here?
Another fallen wonder.
Any chests? No.
This might take a while.
Fuck it.
Lights.
Well, that did something.
Clive must be amazed at Christmas time, jeez. Who designed this place?
It isn't a dead end after all.
Apparently not.
It all seems to lead to this room.
And look what's in it.
How old do you suppose this is? 1,000 years? More?
I don't know. I've never seen anything like it before.
Who is that in the middle, do you think? Some sort of god?
You're him. The second dominant of fire. Who are you?
Huh?
What? I'm back.
Joshua! Stop it! Please! Stop!
I did this. I killed him.
Joshua chose me to be his shield. He gave me his blessing and asked me to keep him safe. I should have protected him that day. It was my duty.
Clive.
Joshua. I'm sorry. I failed you.
Joshua died. I killed him.
And I blamed another for what I did. To spare myself the guilt. I feared that by accepting it, I would lose what little was left of me. So I ran. from everything. And now? Are you ready to accept the truth? I am. I know it won't be easy, but it's what I must do. So that Joshua's soul can finally rest in peace.
Wait, what?
No matter how bitter the truth that awaits me, I will press on.
Come, Ifrit. Show me who you truly are.
Okay. Not reaching. I wonder if you can perfect dodge that into it. Oh, okay. Oh. Perfect.
Not this time.
Locking arms fucking me here. I'm gonna try it. Oh, you can. That's actually pretty sick. Yeah, stop that. Her mother face. Okay, didn't dodge that. Oh, I didn't dodge that either. God damn it. Come on, swing at me. What's this attack?
Not this time.
You gonna blast me? Now, what does that mean? Oh, like dark us.
Still you deny it. Even when the truth's staring right at you.
dodging me. Afraid, I guess.
Too slow. Not this time. I see. You'd have me learn by example.
Okay. Come here, you. That was cool.
Too slow. Not this time. Too slow. Too slow.
It hits you with that, you just can't get out of it. I hit it, but with the wrong spell. There we go. Hit that one instead.
Not this time.
Some very cool moves in this game. I agree.
Escape, eh? It's all right. I'm done running from you. Together, then.
Oh shit.
It's time to find out who we are. Once and for all.
What is that? Accept the truth. Don't think there's a single Final Fantasy game with bad moves and visuals. This is very true. Alright, let's go. The music.
Show yourself, Ifrit.
What the fuck is going on? Oh, hit the parry. Sick. No, get down. Oh my god, I fucked that up so I was in the air. What the fuck is happening? Oh, is he back up, is he? Okay. Here we go. Okay, that was pretty sick. Oh, man. I do know how to build up a fight. Nice. Fire Shard. Power of the icon Ifrit made manifest. The shard of crystal is hot to the touch and can be heard to emit a soft hum when held to the ear. That was cool. Yeah, that was just sick.
Clive, are you all right?
Jill. It's nothing. I'll be fine. No more chasing shadows. The hooded man isn't here. We should go.
Clive, are you sure you're all right? Whatever it is, you can tell me.
I had a hard enough time telling myself. I awakened as a dominant of fire, right here in this castle, and I've been running from it ever since. But now I know for certain who I really am. The second icon of fire, who killed my brother and burned this castle to the ground, was me. Ifrit.
Clive.
I took so many lives that night, and destroyed so many more, including yours. And I must atone for the crimes I've committed. But not before I learn the whole truth. How can a second icon of fire even exist? And why was I chosen as its dominant? Who is the hooded man who brought us here? And what does he want? I need to know. And since I'm still breathing, I might as well make myself useful.
We'll find your answers together. I want to learn the truth too. There'll be time enough for atonement when we're done.
I was hoping you'd say that. I don't think I could do this without you. You never were one to hide from the truth, even when we were young. And you haven't changed a bit.
You're wrong. I have changed. But I don't want to be that person anymore. The things she did were unforgivable. And yet, they're what brought us back together.
Thank you, Jill.
If he is here, then the disturbance I felt at the care must have been confounded. The hour is later than I thought.
Give me a sec, chat. Right, sorry about that, chat. My mum, it wasn't my mum, it was my sister. I wanted to borrow my head massager because she's got a headache. Right. The fuck is going on? Castle Dazbog. I was the guy that's Dominant of Titan, I think. I forget his real name.
Tell me, who did this, or I'll see you suffer the same fate.
The man who delivered the coffer said, he said Sid paid him.
Oh, I wonder if that was...
I let you run amok with the rest of your rats, and this is how you repay me?
I wonder if that was Benedicta's head.
Find out where he is. I'll crush him, flay him, rip out his heart, him and all his filthy brood, and send every last one of them down. Out. Now!
Yes, yes, my lord.
Show me what's in the box.
Benedicta.
Why did he send him her head? Seems a bit cruel for Sid to do, considering he also seemingly loved her at one stage as well. Ifrit awoken. Clive has gained control of the icon Ifrit, allowing access to new iconic abilities such as Ignition, a fiery lunge that drives back enemies while dealing continuous damage, as well as unlocking the Limit Break gauge. Slots for Ifrit's abilities are shared with those for the Phoenix and can be confirmed via the abilities in the main menu. Interesting. Limit Break gauge is located beneath Clive's HP bar. Release Clive's inner beast and semi-prime into Ifrit by pressing L and R when this gauge is full. The gauge fills in battle both by taking damage as well as by successfully performing offensive and defensive maneuvers. Semi-priming temporarily grants increased attack, potency, and speed, gradual HP regen, and guard-breaking strikes.
So, what next?
We return to Eastpool. I promised the mayor I'd talk to him again. About Lady Hannah amongst other things. Though she may be loath to leave, I can't help thinking she'd be safer with Sid too.
All right. We should arrange an introduction then.
Oh, the UI's changed a lot. Very red. Limit break. Okay, yeah. What does this do? Recommend for use after staggering enemy or when Clive's HP is low. Duration is determined by the number of gauges full at the time of execution. Can be used at any time regardless of Clive's recovery status. It cannot be KO'd while semi-primed even if HP is lowered to 0. Attribute bonuses. Changes attack style. Doubles spells. Increases charge magic, magic burst, and precision shot potency by 10%. Increases iconic ability potency by 10%. Slowly restores HP. Increases defense by 10%. Prevents stagger when taking damage. That's a third limit break gauge. Adds a fourth limit break gauge. Okay. Ignition. Attack while charging, inflicting multiple hits, and forcing smaller enemies back. Can be used in mid-air. Seems like a pretty long charge. Oh, and you can change direction. And 22-second cooldown. Upgrade widens the AoE and potency and allows assignment to any icon. Will of the Wikes. Will of the Wicks? Will of the Wikes. Some fireballs that circle about Clive, damaging nearby targets while also absorbing damage. Huh. Interesting. While also nullifying up to 2 attacks. Increases fireball count while nullifying up to 4 attacks. And allows the assignment. Okay. It's less of an active ability, so I doubt I'd end up using that much. This I see myself using. Okay. Well, we're obviously going to swap these around a little bit. I like Heat Wave. And I want to put... Ignition. And we're going to have... Gouge and Rook's Gambit still. Okay. Let's go. Oh, I can't use magic here, right? What are you growling for?
Torgal, what is it?
Nothing good, I'll wager. Come on.
Hang on, checking for secrets. Why is he pissed off at the gate? Oh dear.
What happened here?
Well, the old man's dead. Slay the enemies. Do it.
Pay for this.
Oh, it all stacks them up. That's kind of funny.
We've got a live one. Remember our orders? No survivors.
Who would order such a thing?
Get down here. Ow. Do that again.
It's over.
Who was the other one? That was the Chocobo guy. I think that was just the chick by the windmill and then the old man.
Thought you could escape us, did you, Bandit? You were born a slave,
Oh, fuck.
and you'll die
Fuck
one.
that noise.
Kill all the ducal dogs!
Oh, I'm stuck in this thing.
Ducal dogs? They were innocent people!
This fucking ledge. Don't attack my dog. Sure, I'll do it again. Stop. Okay. of a bastard.
Garuda, lend me your...
Come here. Yeah, it's fucking bastard flyers, man. They drive me nuts. Stop it. Okay. Little bastards. Oh, fuck it. Is that all of them?
All must burn! The bearers and those who sheltered them. By Empress Annabella's command!
And how did she find out?
My mother ordered this. Why?
Clive.
I know.
Ow.
Not this time.
What was that? Okay, I pressed dodge both those times.
Not this time.
Yeah, that's enough.
Not this time.
Get fucked. Just die. Big fat fuck. Is everybody dead?
I'm sorry, Lady Hannah. You deserved so much better. All of these people did. Better than my mother.
We're too late! Gav! Clive!
Acting on the orders of the Duchess, eh? We knew Eastpool was harbouring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip. If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have had to happen. Fuck!
My mother always did despise bearers. The way Father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
But why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
This world judges that a crime punishable by death. Which is why we're going to change it. Gav, we want to help.
Thought you'd got your own stuff to be getting on with.
We do. But it can wait.
In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us.
All right.
And we'd best be quick. Last I heard, he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Aye. Can I leave yous lot to take care of things here?
Of course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial.
Thank you. All of you.
When you're ready, then.
So either somebody let slip.
Now, rats, lead me to your nest. Lord Kupka has a message for your leader. If only he knew where to send it.
Oh, you've got a very killable face. Yeah, so either somebody let slip or they discovered. Or they knew and they only acted on this now, which seems strange. Back to the hideaway.
To Sid Solar, then. We have a lot to discuss.
Okay, no side quests. See if we can do some upgrades.
Well, what do you want?
And?
Nothing.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick breather, ain't I?
I can set a broken arm, soothe a cough, settle a stomach. But there is no remedy for what happened in Eastpool. My talents are worthless in the face of such cruelty.
We can keep running. Or we can walk through this door.
Guess where we're going.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit.
and there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness, and in turn salvation, can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most but march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
So we've got 3 dominants on one team. That seems pretty strong.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, we will be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sandbreck is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar.
Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry.
But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs? Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do. Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Arthur. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
Now there's a blight. It's the Imperials. They're like slaving everyone.
You
Now
mean
a
to
war.
tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mine from the mother crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly, this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the mother crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups? The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals? And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
So, hang on. Blight is being caused by the crystals, which I get that. So they want to presumably destroy the crystals. And on top of that, we've still got the Imperials that have taken over more than what they should have and are enslaving bearers and just slaughtering people for any kind of to do with them. And then we've got the people from, is it Oriflamme, I think that place was, that is now on a conquest war to take more land because they're also being fucked up by the Blight, and their dominant is that of Bahamut, which we did briefly see a couple of streams ago in a fight with Odin. So who are they at war with already? And is Odin part of the... so many questions. I'm going to quickly read up on this just in case it answers any questions. The Mother Crystals. Though the people of Valisthea rely on the crystal mined from these mountains in their everyday lives and flock to the ether-rich lands around them in pursuit of their blessing, Sid posits that it is in fact the Mother Crystals and their ability to draw ether from the earth that is the reason for the Deadlands' advance. Few who learn the truth are hunted down by those in positions of power, those whose power rests on their control of this crucial resource. Okay. The ether, the life force of the land and the source of all magic. The amount of ether a spell consumes depends on its strength, with those manifesting more potent forces over a wider area coming at a greater cost. Larger crystals can channel more ether than smaller ones, and thus can be used to cast more powerful magics. One might use a small ration shard to grill a fish, but would require a large municipal crystal to fire a blacksmith's forge. Okay.
If everything we were taught about the Mother Crystals was a lie, then what else might we have been deceived about? If everything we were taught about the Mother Crystals was a lie...
Jill, stop it. I'm talking to Sid.
What else might we have been deceived about?
I'll give you two a moment to sort out your kit. It's a long walk to Oriflamme. I wouldn't want you keeling over on the way.
Okay, I guess we're starting there. Alright, let's go for a word with Karen. Do any side quests? We do. We've got 2 side quests.
Don't mind me.
Wanted to send a message. You've lost a letter. Nothing too important, I hope.
Not just a letter. I lost everything. There's a hole in my damn pack, and fool that I am, I didn't bloody notice.
It can't be that bad, surely.
How could it be any worse? I'm a courier. I carry things. If I can't do my job right, then what am I good for? Nothing, that's what. I buggered it right up. That means no herbs for the infirmary, and no fresh meat for our cooking pots. Worst of all, that letter I lost? It was for Sid. A letter he's been waiting on for days.
Maybe if you retrace your steps.
I'd scour Storm from coast to coast if I could, but there are curse breakers in the field, counting on my arrival. No, I'll just have to own up to Otto and Sid. They're gonna skin me alive.
Fine. Tell me where to look.
Are you serious? Thank you.
It sounds like the hideaway could use those supplies. So, where should I start?
Gotan's bales, perhaps? I took a tumble in the bushes when I was passing through. There's a chance my pack might have caught on something. If you can find everything I dropped, you'll be doing us all a favor. And if you can find Sid's letter, you'll be saving my life.
If it's there, I'll find it.
I hope this isn't going to be a...
Wonderful. Now, I have to run if I'm to make my next delivery in time. I trust you can find your way to Gotan's bales. Oh, and hurry, will you? Sid doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Yeah, I'm going to assume this isn't going to be...
Sure he doesn't.
A go find the thing, come back. Oh, that's some of it, but not all of it. Go find this. And like you have to check multiple spots and keep coming back.
The letter won't last very long out in the elements. I should make for Sambrek as soon as I can.
Yeah, in a minute.
heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
He's never listened. Where are you, Randall?
Is everything all right?
Forgive me, young man. I was in a world of my own. I'm worried about my friend, you see. He left some time ago and hasn't returned. And you know what it's like out there for a bearer on his own.
Why leave the safety of the hideaway?
For coin. Sad though it is, our need outweighs the risk. The hideaway can't survive on goodwill alone. And though Karen does what she can, her coffers aren't bottomless. Wait, you were a soldier, were you not? In the Imperial Army?
I was.
Then I ask a favour of you. I'm too old to be traipsing hither and yon. Will you go and find him for me?
Sure.
I'll do what I can.
Oh, thank you.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Randall, and I suspect you'll find him in Lost Wing. He's been working for Quinton, the tavern keeper. He'll know something, I'm sure.
I'll speak to him.
Safe travels, my friend. And thank you again.
Alright, we're gonna go do these first, because they shouldn't take long. Is this that stupid farm zone again? I've already been here twice. It is, of course it is. Okay, looks like everything is here at least.
Courier said his pack might have split while he was passing through the bales.
Who's with me?
I better keep
Okay,
my
those
eyes
two
open.
Said he fell in a bush, right?
Good. Looks like I'm in the right area. More of the lost supplies. I doubt he could have fit much more in his pack. Still no sign of Sid's letter, though. I've come this far. Might as well ask around.
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you? Are you here for Master Quentin?
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby. And I suppose you've seen it.
Can't say I have, sorry.
Well, if you do...
Wait, I did pass a dog with something in its mouth a little while back. Could have been a piece of paper. No idea if it was your letter, but you never know.
Which way did it go?
Towards Lost Wing? Seemed well looked after to me. Dare say someone there's been feeding it.
To the village, then. Thank you.
I see a twinkly. No, I don't. It's this shithead again. I fell for that last time. Right, let's go find the dog.
It's looking to be a fine harvest this year.
I call ya. Did Master Quentin summon ya?
The shad's all salted and smoked. But it'll be an age before the stink's gone from the
Oh, go.
skirts.
At least you'll have the Grimalkins to keep you company.
It seems we have our culprit. Sorry, boy. Someone's waiting for this. But he's waited long enough already. Hopefully this will keep our courier out of trouble.
But what'll we do for supper?
But how did the grocer know Walter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see the lad?
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine.
Tragedy feels limit break gauge for 30 seconds. It is said that one's own limits are made to be broken, but that doing so is easier said than done. Fortunately, there are ways of convincing the mind that such improbable feats are not only possible, but readily within reach, this tonic being one of them.
You're always welcome here in Lost Spring.
Sun's setting fast. They'll all be back from the vineyard soon.
Ah, if it isn't Sid's young protege. To what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm looking for a bearer called Randall. I hear he's been coming to you for work. He was expected back at the hideaway some time ago. A friend of his asked me to check on him.
Randall, you say? The porter? Yes, I know him. And I can't say I'm surprised if he has been delayed. I gave him enough to do. Though, thinking about it, he should probably have been back by now.
I'll go and look for him. Where was he headed?
He was to meet an associate of mine to the south of here, on Lorbert's Pass. I do hope nothing's happened to him. Be sure to let me know, Clive.
He's like... The way he speaks is very strange. No, shut up. Yeah.
You all right?
Clearly not, Clive.
The hanged man. Thank the gods. You're one of us. We were attacked. Beastmen on the road. Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but the sod insisted on drawing him off.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road. In the clearing. Please. You have to see that he's safe.
I'll do what I can. You go back to Lost Wing and tell Quentin what happened.
More goblins.
Goblins. Why am I not surprised?
That was uncalled for. Oh. Do that again.
Too slow. Not this time.
Okay.
Too slow.
Fuck it. Ow.
Not this time. Too slow. Not this time.
Oh, God damn it.
Not this time.
Really? Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Bone necklace. Inspect Randall's body. Was he very dead? Oh, he's... Yep. Rest in peace, Randall.
Sorry, Randall. Looks like I was too late. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside. I'll speak to Quentin.
What is making steppy stomp sounds? No, I'm not doing that. Teleport back to him.
Ah, there you are. My man told me what happened. And? I can't help but notice you're alone. Damn it. I feared as much.
He's not far from the South Gate. I trust you'll do right by him.
Of course. I'll send someone right away. I knew he was brave, though I didn't know he was reckless. Poor fool.
And you known him long?
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from dangerous work, and he liked what I paid.
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. I expect he'll be none too pleased to learn of Randall's fate. And I suppose you're none too happy either. For your trouble.
All right.
I heard Otto.
Move, chicken.
Maybe I should just... Oh, there you are. I just got back to the hideaway and thankfully Otto hasn't seen me yet. I don't suppose you,
Found the things you dropped. I did.
I was so sure they'd be gone. And the letter?
Only a little worse for wear.
No more skulking about in the shadows for me then. And all thanks to you. Losing those supplies was one thing, but if Sid had found out about that letter...
Is it about Cursebreaker business?
If only. It's from his daughter. She's off studying in Canver, and her letters are all that keeps Sid sane while she's away.
He never mentioned a daughter.
Well, he's a busy man. And thanks to you, he won't be wasting his time smiting careless couriers with levin boats. So I'd say you did us both a service. Here, for your troubles. If there's anything you're wanting from Sid, today's the day. He'll be sweet as honey once he gets his hands on this.
Oh, what's up, Karen? You got new stuff?
So what God's forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
The Holy Capital. And what business would you lot having... On second thoughts, I don't want to know.
Reduces cooldown time.
Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, summat foul's brewing, and it ain't Tyre's borbile tea. Oh, just go and see Otto, will you?
All right.
Make it quick. What do you want?
Flame tongue. With tongue of flame spake he the words destruction. Oh, I need Stormcry to make this. Interesting. Fire shard.
Should last you a good while. And?
It's quite the sword. Alrighty.
Take a seat, Clive. I'll fetch you a bowl of brown.
No thanks.
So you're really going through with it? Sid's been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known him. But that's all it's ever been.
Talk?
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. That's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
This?
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send the Stolas in the morning. Let her know you're coming. We go way back. And she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but... who is this Dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, the Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman? Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
What does that mean? Line reports unlocked. Alliant reports are now available for viewing by speaking to Gott in the Alliant report counter in the Hideaway's mess. These reports compiled by the Cursebreakers contain information on quests currently available across Valisthea. Oh, these can be like monster hunts and
Suppose
stuff.
that's everything. Now to find Gav.
What did you just give me? Oh, it's just a key item for the Dame. Okay.
Oh, you're the new lad, aren't you? Goat at your service. Well, at the Hideaway service anyway. Otto's put me in charge of reading through the reports sent in by our allies and picking out any problems that might warrant the attention of the Cursebreakers. Or any other willing volunteers. And there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you. Or maybe I don't have to.
You just snort.
I warrant a strapping lad like you who's got people begging him for help wherever you go. Anyway, if you're ever interested in taking a look over the list, just say the word. Reckon you could probably tick off the odd thing here and there. They say little acts of kindness are their own reward. But if that ain't enough, these have got proper bounties on them and all. Me?
Oh, I forgot it doesn't voice act half of this. I do what Otto tells me. Suppose you could say I'm his right-handed man. He's a hard master, but not nearly as hard as my old one was. When that man beat me bloody and threw me out onto the streets to die, it was Otto who found me and took me in.
The way I see it.
I owe him, and so I help him look after the ledgers as well as reading through all the reports coming in from our allies across the Twins. And if it sounds like someone out there needs our help, I make a note so I can point any willing volunteers in the right direction.
So, what'd you say?
Are you willing? There's no surer way of turning Otto's frown a little less frowny.
Quick look.
What do we have? Use Goat's aligned reports to not only find new quests around Valisthea, but also travel immediately to the obelisk waypoint nearest their location. Welcoming committee. Hang on the vine. This in Lost Wing? It looks like it. Oh yeah, it is. Elaine and Emile. Imperial province of Rosaria. While the cat's away.
Think you can help?
In a minute.
Have you come for a tale?
No, I've come to level up your thingy, even though I don't know what it does.
I have quite the find for you today. What subject shall we consider today?
Right. Let's go do some side quest stuff, I guess.
Anything catch your eye?
We'll go here first. Seeing as there's just the one.
I've seen your face before. You're a friend of Martha's. Help us, I beg you.
Help you with what?
Bandits in the Golden Stables. They're waving their swords around. I think they're gonna kill someone. When I saw what was happening, I slipped out the back. I should have stayed, but... Oh, please help them.
All right. I'll see to your problem.
Thank you.
Yeah, don't be in any rush or anything.
I was out of the door too fast to count. They looked a nasty bunch, though. Be careful in there, all right?
Alright, we need to test the new sword anyway.
Ha! Golden Stables, my ass. All Martha's hiding back here is coppers.
Coppers. Just two of you, really?
Oh, that's a fine sword, friend. Heavy, though, I expect. What say we relieve you of it?
Sure. You can talk or just goes and murders them.
Let's get this over with.
It's over.
Woof woof. I got 8 XP for that. Wow.
I'll be keeping my blade, thank you.
There he is, the hero of the Golden Stables.
People will think twice about pushing us around again, thanks to you. We're lucky you were nearby.
You were lucky, I've got a fast travel.
Cowards wouldn't have dared set foot in the place if I'd been here, of course.
But you weren't. I thought you told me you had someone watching the place.
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern, yeah. When they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. I've spread them as thin as they'll go. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep us safe. If it weren't for the Blood Axes and me, merchants won't come near these lands for fear of what might happen to them.
I see. Then you do Rosaria a great service.
Just as you did today. You're a useful man to have around. Here.
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for you whenever you next stop by.
Right, we've got work to do for to make this place presentable. You best be going, before I arm you with a mop.
There he is, the man of the hour.
Let's pet the dog. Let me pet the dog. Stop. Toggle. puppy. Right, everybody else good here? Seems like it. Let's double check the store. And then we'll go to Lost Wing. Oh, look at all these orchestrion rolls. Buy the cheap one, and then we're going to save the rest.
Thanks very much. Very well.
Very well. Okay.
Ah, you're Sid's man, if I'm not mistaken. Couldn't trouble you for some assistance, could I?
That depends. What do you need?
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost Master Quentin a pretty penny to convince their owner to part with them. Man must have been a bloody tyrant. Can't get a peep out of them, try as I might.
They're probably terrified of you.
You're probably right. Dare say it'd take a bearer like yourself to open them up. So, will you have a word with them? Help them settle in?
I can try.
That'll do me. Tell them they're safe, and that if they need anything, they just have to ask.
I'll let them know.
Appreciate it. They're sitting over there, taking a long overdue breather, looks like.
Is this going to be a side quest where I just have to talk to someone?
So you're the new arrivals. Is there anything I can get you? You're safe here. They don't punish people like us for speaking our minds.
Truly. I'm hungry. My sister too, we're starving.
Wait here. I'll fetch you something from the tavern.
Thank you.
I won't be long. You stay here and rest.
Really? I have to go and get... Okay. I appreciate the extra effort in terms of characters and fitting them into the stories and stuff they want to tell. But when are game devs going to get a better handle on what the quality of a side quest should be?
I'll have 2 plates of whatever you're serving.
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed without tending to the wants of outsiders.
Bitch.
It's not for me. It's for some new arrivals.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't see the mark. So you're a comrade. Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require. Take all the bread and wine you want.
That's really all it takes. One look at the innkeeper's mark.
Of course it is. I do as Master Quentin commands, as do we all. And Master Quentin commands that none of his favoured guests be left wanting. Well, don't keep our new comrades waiting. Take what you need and see that they eat their fill.
Quentin also sounds like just as much of a slave owner as Imperials.
Bread and wine. Hopefully this will be enough.
Oh, I could have just teleported, but oh.
Don't tell me.
Brother, did you see?
Yeah. Bread and wine from the tavern.
Yeah, because that's what you need when you're starving, is alcohol.
May we? Truly?
I didn't sign up for this ASMR. Oh. What is that about? No need for that.
Such plenty. Never in all my days.
Brother, this place is like a dream.
We sat and no one shouted. We ate and more was offered.
I know. I can't believe it.
You're free now. And the next time you're hungry, you need only ask to be fed.
Thank you for everything. Thank you.
What happens to us?
Hello,
Bet you'd like to see what's behind that door, wouldn't you? Well, not on my watch.
No secrets? Let me in.
Bet you'd like to see what's
Oh,
behind
whatever.
that door, wouldn't you?
Oh, what's up, Jill?
If I don't save that crop. I want no trouble. Wait, that's... Oh, glory to Griga. You were the hanged man. I took you for a rogue. If you're a friend of Master Quentin's, then perhaps you'll help me. His vineyard, Lostwing's pride and joy, has been beset by a plague of giant wasps.
Yes.
And you need someone to solve your pest problem.
I do indeed. I've never seen them so far from the forest, nor so mean for that matter. I suppose the smell's got them worked up. And little wonder. This'll be the finest crop we've ever known if the
guy's really
fiends
blurry.
don't eat it first. I tried chasing them off myself, but they won't flee from the likes of me. And if I don't bring those grapes in for pressing soon, Master Quentin will have my guts for garters. You look like you can handle that blade of yours. Will you put it to use for a comrade in need? Please. Rid us of these wasps so I can be about my business.
All right.
I'll see to it.
Oh, thank you. You'll find them over at Gotan's Bales on the edge of town. And hurry.
Fuck's sake,
Lostwing
again?
needs those grapes.
You just teleport me there, game.
That must be the vineyard. A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble.
Considering we've fought multiple icons at this point, I doubt some giant wasps are going to bother us.
It's over.
That's a point. Can't we... Yeah, I could do this in the air. Okay.
Fall.
Looks like that was the last of them. I better let Quentin's man know.
See any other shinies? No.
Those wasps won't be interfering with your harvest anymore.
Oh, thank you. Master Quinton would have had my head if I'd lost the crop. I'd say you've earned a reward.
Me too.
Our Gotand Rouge fetches a handsome price among the rich and powerful of the realm. We use that money to keep our comrades fed and imperial wolves from our door. The vineyards were Master Quinton's idea. He wanted to give bearers a place to work, a place where they'd be safe.
Well, he certainly seems to have done that here. I'm glad I could help.
I'll see that he hears of your kindness. And once this vintage is ripe for drinking, there'll be a glass or two raised in your honor.
Is that it? Alrighty. Back to the hideaway.
Oh, God.
Oh, right. I think I'm going to call it there, chat. As much as I could potentially go a bit longer, I feel like this is quite a good point in the story. And to be honest, I'm also still just feeling really tired. So I think I'm going to chill out for the evening and just rest up. And then I will hopefully be back tomorrow. I do intend to be live tomorrow and we'll do some more of this, but it purely depends on work, and I've got a few other things I need to do when I get back from work, so we'll see. But I do intend to be live tomorrow. We'll carry this on. This story's getting, well, as far as I'm concerned, more and more interesting, but I just still have so many questions. I have no idea where this story's going. Well, I've got some ideas, but nothing too concrete as of yet. Anyway, what the fuck did I just do? Oh, it's my Discord controls. I was like, what? I forgot they were even bound to that. Anyway, yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for chilling with me. Hope you guys are enjoying this playthrough. Yeah, some plans got kind of sidetracked a little bit recently because of game companies making shitty decisions. So got a couple of gaps opening up in the upcoming scheduling, as long as I stay on track with everything. But I'm not sure how long this game takes to finish, and there is DLC, so we're probably going to check out the DLC, to be honest. I'm enjoying this game enough that I want to see what the DLC is like. But yeah, so I've got some other ideas for content coming up in terms of stream content. I've got loads of recording-based projects I want to do, but unfortunately I've just not had as much time to get back to editing as I want to, or some of the projects that are going on at the minute, even though I'm really excited to do them. So I'm hoping with a bit more free time this week I can get back on that, because I'd really like to get a new project kind of posted and rolling, hopefully with the next 2 weeks, give or take, depending on, it just depends on how much editing I have to do yet, because I've already put a lot of time into it, a lot more than anything else I've done beforehand, and a combination of being too busy, being an absolute perfectionist, even though I really shouldn't be, and just getting in my own way has delayed this one project so much. So I'm going to try and crack on with that this week. I'm excited to post more about that when it's ready. And then, yeah, stream stuff. I've got some things planned. But yeah, I don't know. We're going to kind of make it up as we go along. I guess until then, I will keep you posted. Thank you again for all the support. I've done enough rambling. If you're new here, thank you for hanging out. If you're not and you've been here before, thank you to you as well. If you haven't already, join the Discord, follow me on X, Subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's where most of the content is. It's also where the higher quality streams are in terms of video fidelity. And I also post there with any news on when we're going live and what we're doing and upcoming projects and all that kind of stuff. So be in one of those places if you want to keep up to date. But yeah, thank you again for hanging out. I appreciate all the support, and I will hopefully see you guys tomorrow, if not sometime next weekend. Take it easy, friends.